Alright, this is going to be a short video just going through these 4 practice problems. So number 1, find the final amount when $750 is invested at 5% interest compounded quarterly for 10 years. So we are going to do it the same way that we've been doing these all. A is equal to what? Well, we start with our initial amount, so 750, and we multiply that by 1 plus our rate, which would be 0.05 over 4. Why did I choose 4? Because it's compounded quarterly. And we raise that to the 4 times 10. Okay? And so then, when we actually solve that, we get 1,232.71. Okay? So number 2, 3, and 4, make sure that you are trying these on your own before you're checking them here. This is just if you're confused and need more help. So number 2, you have 400 grams of radioactive material. It has a half-life of 14 years. So write an equation for the exponential decay. So this is just like our example number 6 back up here. So we have A is equal to, we start with our initial, 400. Then we have a half-life, so that's why we're going to include the 1/2. And we raise that to the power of x divided by the time of that half-life, which would be 14. Then you would plug in 42 for x and get 50 grams as your the final amount. Okay, number 3, you have $5,000 to invest at a 5% APR for 10 years. So how much will be in the account at the end of the 10 years if the interest is compounded yearly? So, therefore, when you plug that in, you're going to have 5,000 as your initial value. Your rate is 0.05, and you're dividing that by 1 because it's yearly. And then you're raising that to the 1 times 10. And you should get 8,144.84. Okay, now for the rest of these, the only thing that's going to change is n. So you're going to change whatever 0.05 is divided by, and then whatever your power, your exponent is well. So quarterly, you're going to be dividing by 4 and raising it to the 4 times 10. Monthly, you would be dividing by 12 and raising to the 12 times 10. Daily, dividing by 365, raising to the 365 times 10. So here are all of those answers as well. Okay, and the last one, compounded continuously, that's the different formula. That's our A is equal to 500, our initial, or 5,000, our initial value, times e to the 0.05 times 10. Okay, and then the answer for that one, 8,243.60. All right, we're cruising. Last example. So certain bacteria, given favorable growth conditions, grow continuously at a rate of 4.6% a day. Find the bacterial population after 36 hours if the initial population was 250 bacteria. Okay. So we start, A is equal to our initial, 250. Now we have a continuous, it's growing continuously. So that's going to be our E, compounded continuously. E to the rate, 0.046, and I multiply that by my time. What is my time here? Because I have 4.6% a day, but I'm told to find after 36 hours. So we would have to write our 36 hours as days. So 36 hours is 1.5 days. So that's why I multiply it by 1.5. 0.046 times my time, which is 1.5 days. And when I multiply all of this out, I get, 267 bacteria. Okay, that concludes all of the practice problems. So good job. I hope that these helped you through all these problems.